Nice area. This is Poland. Ludukowice. Nice power lines on the final. Gear, flaps, mixer, prop, fuel pump. Landing checklist complete. Nice airfield. This is Bumpy AF. physics to the ground. Nice. Mont Blanc, everybody. Uh-oh, rotor overspeed. Okay, RTP. Okay. Australian. What is that? 145. Right.
Hello.
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 Hola,
Hi.
que paso, dude?
I cannot believe you just pulled that off, Triton.
What was that? That little loop?
Freaking wacky backflip. It's like 400 feet off the ground.
Oh, I could have done it lower than that.
Lord have mercy.
Greetings to all.
Hey,
Greetings,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Hey, mate.
Hello.
Hello. Pretty interesting.
Hello.
Long time no see, Kevin. Not flying with the.
Interesting flight plan.
Hello.
I know too. The problem is it always overlaps other groups too, right?
I'm gonna crash.
What custom scenery have you guys got then? You floating up there, Bingham, Soviet sky.
The one that was posted in the text chat,
The
Text
one that we
chat.
all ignored, I guess.
or suggestion, actually.
Oh, I missed that.
That's a beautiful airport.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah. Okay.
I think it's just the airport, though, so everything from when we get to the canyon.
guys.
Should be the same for all of us.
Download it now for future. A bit late now. I better get back in time now.
3 minutes.
Yeah, no chance. It's still downloading. It's quite big.
It was 100 and something megs, I think.
Evening all.
Hello.
Hey,
Bish.
mate.
Hi.
Hi, Bish.
Clear prop!
You alright, man?
Yeah, all good. Got over my hangover.
Still getting that message when it's, you know, because there's a few planes here that GPU thingy exceeds resources, but it's 5090.
Yeah, I'm getting it too on the 9070 XT. I think it's just I don't know, they made something.
Something's different about multiplayer that it's making me PC stutter like buggery. Not when there's a few, but just when there's like a group like this.
Same for me.
Maybe it's this airport.
Yeah,
It is
mine.
No, it's just
photogrammetry. Hopefully it'll
Just
stop.
when I flew away from the airport, it became more fluent.
Okay, so it's just this airport. I noticed that there is some photogrammetry. Or is it just a house? I can't tell.
Do you have the add-on for it?
No, I just got the basic one.
Yeah, it's funny when I get right in the middle of the big group, my normal 45 frames drops down to about 26.
They've done something since it's since World Update
It's something
22.
with this stupid update. They're gonna have to go
Well,
back and fix it now.
Well, yeah, no, since World Update 22, multiplayer like this has been terrible. Before that, it was fine. I could have loads of planes. I just don't get it. Like, I've lowered my LOD to a ridiculously low level. Assess performance. And that's ridiculous with a 5090.
What's your ridiculously low LOD then? 200.
120.
Wow. Bloody hell.
Hey, wow, worse than a 9070 XT. I'm at
Exactly.
155.
Exactly.
Bingham,
I
do you
usually
have
have it at
custom
200.
scenery?
Yeah, I have the one that was posted.
I always forget to look at that. I just selectively look at things. Do you use dynamic settings, module?
I have
Oh, no.
240 on my 3090 with the custom scenery.
You're in VR though.
Yes, I'll do.
Yeah. Isn't it anything you are running in the background?
No, I think it's because I'm trying to run the headset at its full resolution, and I should step it down a sec, but I don't want to.
Shall we proceed?
Yep.
Let's
Yep.
go.
Hey, Fjord, Skimmersy, are you okay now from the heat?
Yeah,
Are you
not
completely naked?
almost.
Not again.
Just decent.
Almost. Yeah, good to see you again.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, Brian.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Oh, this is an interesting looking damage.
Yeah, the dam's pretty cool.
I don't think I've ever noticed that big rock pile or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got pylons running down the middle of them. Still got to sort my double pylons out.
Phew, that was pretty fun under the bridge.
You have floating pylons out under the bridge too, not attached to anything.
Yeah, that's what I had. I think we've got double pylons. Badger was talking about it, and he's got a little app that removes them. I'll find it and send it because I need to do it myself. So if you look at a pylon and you see a little wooden one inside it, that's you've got double ones.
There was a patch that
Me and
What's his
Mammy,
name?
that's it. That's the exact
Yeah.
thing I'm on about. I just can't speak properly.
Oh, he's
That
got a patch to do that to it. Does that work
Yeah,
on
I need
the
that
old
patch.
power lines? Or talk about the old free version?
I think it's for 24. Payware one.
This canyon looks great.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Since the Grand Canyon, it's got to look great.
Oh, is it? Oh, that makes
Oh.
sense.
Yeah, didn't recognise that dam. It's like the famous
Oh.
dam at the end.
I thought it looked a bit familiar, but I wasn't sure.
Glen Canyon, isn't it?
Yeah, this is Glen, then we're going to Marble, and then
You've
we'll do
confused me
Grand.
because you're not in the yellow double ender. I don't. It doesn't look like you.
I'm blue.
You're blue today. Cyanide. It's like a bluey green.
I think they call it turquoise.
That's the one.
Is it just me, or does this canyon like get better every 3 weeks?
Since World Update 22, but it made some things better. But I think there's a lot of like weird sticky outy things.
Yeah, the
You'll
water is a little.
Angular.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've improved some things and ruined others. That's what they usually do, though.
Need to wait for erosion to smooth it off.
Well, if they don't get any rain out here, they can't get any flow of water.
That was really amazing. A lot of fun.
Oh yeah, Badger did that in Iceland. He said it looked amazing.
Does it actually go darker then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only thing doesn't have the corona, it doesn't pop out though. So
Yeah, it doesn't do that. No,
if
unfortunately.
they did that, it would be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But the landscape was so beautiful with that golden light filtered through between the moon and the sun.
Gotta try that.
Did you have live weather or anything like that, or just set clear skies?
We set it at clear skies. I think live weather would have been fine, but we decided to make it clear skies so we didn't have to have any worry about clouds.
Yeah, I can't emphasize enough. If you ever get a chance, if you had never seen a total, you get a chance to do it. It's just absolutely amazing.
I looked at it through my bedroom window. It looked pretty cool.
Is it total?
I don't know.
Oh, well,
It,
you'll know
it
if it's
went
total.
black. It went black.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, well, in
dark.
totality, you know, you can watch it, and at the very last second, you know, you can take your glasses off, and it's just shrinking down, and then when it just goes total, it's just like somebody flips a light switch.
I don't think ours was
boom.
that though, was it, Brackus? I don't know.
Boom, that whole corona glows around it. The last one we had came to Arkansas. You could even actually see solar flares, like three or four
Wow,
solar
that's
flares. You could
cool.
see off the edge of the limb.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I
I
was
think
taking
New Zealand's
pictures of it,
getting-
and I didn't even realize I had pictures of the flares until I looked at them.
It's really hard to take a photo though. I took a couple through the glasses, and one where it just started going, I mean, just at the start of just touching it. That one, like in the photo, you could actually see a bit missing. But the ones where it was almost fully covered, the sun was perfectly round in the photo. It's like it got more round the less round it really was. Really strange. So it
Maybe
just
it's your
blurs out.
phone doing it. You know, it kind
Yeah.
of thinks what it's trying to help, but it's not.
Could be, yeah. It's only an iPhone on 5 times zoom, so it's not ideal.
Yeah, exactly. It can create weird artifacts and all sorts of stuff like that. Too.
The AI on the phone knows the sun should be.
Yeah.
New Zealand's getting 2 solar eclipses in 2028, so we're very lucky.
All right. Total ones?
One of them is, yeah.
They'll be at night though, Brian.
Well, the sun's upside down here, I suppose you're going to say.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't mind some of your northern hemisphere summer weather at the moment, though. Getting a bit sick of rain and 12 degrees.
Well, you wouldn't want mine. It's 100 degrees here, 100 plus.
Oh,
It's been that way for days, and still going to be that way for several more days.
Bingham's at 110.
110 heat index and stuff.
Yeah, we won't start seeing cooler temperatures until about October.
How's it in Canada there, lock and load?
It's beautiful. 24 degrees. But don't worry. In a few months it'll be, well, snow and ice.
As long as that maple syrup keeps flowing, that's the main thing.
Oh, it always flows here. We don't drink water.
Oh, it's sort of an antifreeze for the local Canadians.
Yep.
Doesn't that come out of the tap, the water tap?
Oh, for sure.
That's what I'm talking about.
Spectacular visuals here across the mountains, canyon. Yeah, drove across the Navajo Bridge out here on motorcycle for you, that.
Interesting bridge.
Isn't that fog?
I don't think I can fit underneath it.
Yep, this is the Navajo Bridge coming up.
Sure is.
Yeah, there's a little landing strip right off the side of the highway here.
Nice crash push. Bridge looks a bit broken to me.
Looks good to me. The Marble Canyon airstrip, there it is.
Oh, and just so below a little port with little ships.
In the river?
Yeah. But I think it's my map enhancement with Apple Maps, which is just projecting it.
Seems like a pretty bad place to have a boat.
Yeah.
Okay, but if
No,
map
I'm sure of that.
enhancement is doing it, then real it is like this.
Maybe like a raft or a kayak.
Yeah, that could be. It was a very small one, it was like 6 or 8 volts.
Yeah, we were driving through here on our motorcycle, and my wife, she always gets worried when the fuel tank's less than half full. And she's always wanting me to stop. And I'm a guy, so I like to run it down low. And we were coming through here, matter of fact, at the Navajo Bridge. And it was only like 15, 20 miles to where we were going, by the map. I thought, well, we don't need to stop. And my wife, no, you need to stop. You just never know. I said, all right.
You don't know, though.
Yeah, well, I said, all right, just to make her happy, I'll stop and fill up. And I'm sure glad I did, because we went up there and we were cutting across the mountains. And we said, what's going on up here? The road was closed. They had a landslide up in the mountains and had to turn around, and it was like a 90-mile detour to get to where. So we had no way we'd have made it.
I've done that a bunch of times driving long trips. You're like, we'll stop at the next exit to get gas. And then you don't see another exit for 50 freaking miles.
What motorcycle do you have?
Honda Gold Wing.
That's a car with 2 wheels, it's not a motorbike.
Yeah. It weighs about as much as one, yeah. But no, it's a good, comfortable motorcycle for old people.
Very nice to move around.
Yeah, it's just like a car. You can just sit back, put it on cruise, and tune in your satellite radio or whatever you want to do. Only difference is you have the weather to deal with always, so you can't get out of the weather.
You could get a sidecar with a nice roof on it for your missus.
Yeah, they actually do make a kit that puts a roof over your head, kind of encloses it. It wouldn't be the same to me. I wouldn't want it. But I have seen somebody like to do it.
Yeah, at that point you might as well just get a car.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a Morgan three-wheeler, then it's exciting.
What, one of those
Yeah.
not Mr. Bean, that the three-wheeler, the Reliant Robin thing.
No boy.
Oh, I'm talking about the motorcycle. It's got the V-twin on the front that Morgan, the British
I know.
company made. Yeah.
Yeah,
A couple
one
of guys
wheel in
went
the back.
across the states and won. And they didn't look very happy when it was raining. It was just, yeah, it was exciting.
With the road in Tennessee, North Carolina, it's called the Dragon. It's known all the way across the United States, probably most of the world has heard about it. But it's like 314 turns, curves in 11 miles. It's just a real wiggly road. Motorcycles and cars love it. And first time we went to it, me and my wife, actually it didn't have the gold wing at that time on the 1100 safe. And we get on the Dragon, and within 30 seconds of getting on the Dragon, we see a trike wiped out into off the road on the side. People there around him with little silver blankets covering him up for shock. To make him sure he didn't go into shock. So yeah, that's a good thing you want to see when you just get on that road, you're dreaming about driving.
The Dragon's a wild place, bro.
Yeah, it's so crowded nowadays, though. There's actually other ones that I prefer to do because there's always so many people using it. Bikes, of course, by the tons, and now they have car clubs that bring their exotic cars in there and ride it. But yeah, it's definitely worth going to and seeing.
We ready to keep moving?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Do a little bit of a loop up here and see if they modeled that yet. There's supposed to be like some cave dwellings over here.
This Mesa Verde.
Military police, did you have the rain
No
that
one
was
saw that.
promised yesterday?
Yeah, 25 raindrops.
Oh yeah.
Something like this, just like half an hour ago. Unless that, nothing.
We had a little bit Gewitter.
Yeah,
und,
Gewitter, yeah.
Und zeitweise Regenschauer.
Ah, okay, yeah. So we had nothing, like 25 raindrops or so.
We had 25,000 raindrops.
So the drought is broken, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, most of the heat is gone, happily.
I heard last night that Hawaii is going to maybe get a hurricane or get part of it, and they expect about 2 feet of rain where there's an active volcano eruption going on right now. That's going to be really interesting to see buckets of rain coming down on an active eruption.
I am checking distance, direction,
Yeah, they
and
reckon it's gonna
viewing
hit the big
angle for the
island,
most.
eh?
Yeah.
So I reckon it's quite unusual. I thought hurricanes weren't that unusual for the Hawaiian Islands.
No, it's pretty unusual. Pretty rare.
Back to the river.
I lived in Kona for a while and I never saw one.
Yeah, they're pretty rare.
I didn't have anyone here then, Nova Scott.
Well, there was a hurricane that just turned into a tropical storm before it hit the island. And I was working at a
Glen Canyon Dam.
a
This massive concrete arch dam impounds Lake Powell on the Colorado River. It is an engineering marvel that provides hydroelectric power and water storage for the American Southwest. Constructed between 1956 and 1966, the dam created Lake Powell, the second largest man-made reservoir in the United States. It was named after the Glen Canyon, which was largely submerged by the reservoir. Observe all restricted airspace notices regarding the dam. Maintain a respectful distance and altitude to ensure safety and compliance with federal regulations. Identify the dam by the large concrete wall spanning the narrow canyon gorge. The deep blue water of Lake Powell contrasts sharply with the surrounding red rock cliffs. At your current heading of 27 degrees and 74 knots ground speed, the dam will be visible to your right as you continue your climb. You will reach the vicinity of the dam in
all of a
approximately...
sudden his legs kind of, he felt, it's weird, I can't explain it, but it was a weird feeling. I looked down and his legs are splayed out and he's sliding, the wind is blowing him sideways. Because it's muddy and it was slippery. So I was not very happy that day.
Let alone the horse.
Yeah, he wasn't too happy about that.
Glen Canyon Dam. This massive concrete arch dam spans the Colorado River, creating the expansive Lake Powell. It is an engineering marvel that provides hydroelectric power and water storage for the region. Completed in 1966, the dam was named after the Glen Canyon, which was flooded to create the reservoir. It remains a controversial yet essential piece of infrastructure for the American Southwest. Maintain a respectful distance and observe all restricted airspace notices regarding dam security. Do not overfly the dam structure directly at low altitudes. Identify the dam by the large concrete arch spanning the deep, narrow canyon walls. The contrast between the dark water of the reservoir and the light-colored desert rock is very striking.
How did you end up in
The dam is currently positioned to your left front. Given your heading of 87 degrees, you will pass the general vicinity of the dam within 2-3 minutes of flight time. Follow the winding path of the Colorado River downstream to see the dramatic transition from the reservoir to the canyon depths.
You speak the language?
Я говорю русский, да.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, you could teach me what all the buttons mean in the SU-27
Probably
in
is.
theory. I love my Russian planes and I can never understand any of the buttons.
Our turquoise cockpits, they're great.
Yeah, I love all the Russian jets. I'm sure I was a Russian pilot in a previous life.
I know only swearing in Russian.
That's still cool.
Yeah, I had a Russian girlfriend.
Now you sound more Russian than the other guy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm from Slovenia. I'm proud of my Eastern accent.
I can't, but it's like people from America, they think people from England are all the same.
When I was in London, they love it.
Oh yeah, it's a very cool accent. You could play a GTA character, that's for sure.
I'm from the Far East, so I don't know if our accents are much similar.
No, I'm from Slovenia.
Yeah, it'd be great to speak another language. My mom's from Colombia, and she was a school teacher, taught Spanish, but I never learned Spanish because I grew up in Hawaii and there was like nobody to talk to in Spanish.
Horseshoe Bend, a famous incised meander of the Colorado River shaped like a horseshoe. It is one of the most photographed locations in the region due to its dramatic 1,000-foot drop. The bend was formed over millions of years as the Colorado River carved through the Navajo sandstone. It has become a major tourist destination due to its accessibility from Page. Be aware of high tourist traffic in the area and maintain a safe distance from the canyon rims. Observe local noise abatement procedures.
That's what you always remember, isn't it?
Identify the distinct U-shaped turn in the river, surrounded by steep reddish-brown sandstone cliffs. With your current heading of 186 degrees, Horseshoe Bend will appear to your left. You should arrive in roughly 2.5 minutes. Orbiting the bend at a safe altitude provides the best perspective of the river's unique geometry against the desert floor.
Great. Yeah, I'm from the Far East, you know, near Hungary really, so it's like quite far from the Mediterranean coast, but yeah, we used to go to like Ball and Split and stuff like that, but have you heard of Osijek? Have you heard of Osijek?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's where my mum's from.
I've been there.
Alright. Yeah, I used to go every year for like a month in the summer every year till the war. 89 was the last year I went, or maybe 88. I think the war started in 89. And yeah, I haven't been back since. My mum's been back a couple of times, but a lot of family I had there, like cousins and aunties, uncles, a lot of them have died from old age, grandparents, whatever. But most, like the younger generation, when the war seemed like it wasn't going to end so quickly, they all moved out and they could. They like moved to Germany and Greece and Italy and anywhere really to get out.
Don't blame him though.
Oh yeah.
It was terrible in Croatia.
Horseshoe Bend,
and,
a famous incised meander of the Colorado River that forms a perfect U-shape. It is one of the most photographed locations in the region. The bend was carved over millions of years as the Colorado River cut through the Navajo sandstone layers of the Colorado Plateau. Be mindful of downdrafts near the canyon rim. Maintain a safe altitude above the terrain. Identify the distinct 270-degree loop of the river, which looks like a horseshoe carved deep into the desert floor. Located slightly to your left, you will pass this feature in approximately 3 minutes at your current ground speed of 116 knots. Orbiting the bend at a safe distance provides a spectacular perspective of the river's depth and the surrounding plateau.
At the time, but we had like 10 days. It was nothing compared to Croatia.
Right. Yeah.
Terrible.
It's strange though, isn't it? Because it started like that, and then it became Yugoslavia, and then they had another war to split up again. It's like, what?
Make your bloody mind up.
Yeah. It's not exactly that long between them either. It's like 40 years or less.
Yeah. Oh, it was good during Yugoslavia. Good times.
I miss the 80s.
So do I want to go back. 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Yeah, 1980s we had Microsoft Flight Simulator 20. I mean,
but yeah, we
1
didn't
or
have
2.
VR like this. I'd miss my motion rig and VR.
We're flying with stick frames again.
In '84, I got first computer and flight simulator with it.
So I mean, I can't
Horseshoe Bend. Horseshoe Bend is a famous incised meander of the Colorado River located near the town of Page. The river creates a dramatic 270-degree curve around a sandstone formation. The formation was carved over millions of years by the Colorado River, cutting through the Navajo sandstone. It has become one of the most photographed natural landmarks in the American Southwest. Maintain a safe altitude above the canyon rim and be mindful of downdrafts near the cliffs. Always adhere to local airspace regulations. Look for a distinct, deep U-shaped bend in the river, surrounded by steep reddish-orange sandstone cliffs. At your current heading of 204 degrees and 125 knots ground speed, this feature will be located to your left rear. You will pass the vicinity in approximately 2 minutes. Follow the course of the Colorado River downstream for a scenic route toward the Glen Canyon Dam.
Theft protection systems in floppy disk days.
That's what I first played it on, is the Apple IIe.
Oh yeah. In color or monochrome?
Color. It was that
Whoa.
Had the duo disk drives, it was all backed out.
I had all Russian television, like 6 inches of diagonal. But
Yeah,
Didn't take
black
like
and white.
a few hours to go
black and
up.
white, yeah.
We
Yeah, I
had
don't
a
think the
really
Apple had even sound on it, did it? The original Flight Simulator had no sound at all.
No.
Sound, yeah. It had sound, but it made beep 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 like this.
When you stall.
It's a Russian TV, PAL color or NTSC?
MTSC, it was like very small footprint.
Glen Canyon Dam,
for about
a
5
massive
kilos
concrete arch
of,
dam on the
6,
Colorado
7
River
inch
that creates Lake Powell.
diagonal.
It stands as a feat of modern
Big one.
engineering in the heart of the desert. Completed in 1966, the dam was built to provide hydroelectric power and water storage for the arid American Southwest.
Yeah,
Its
it
construction
was,
sparked
green
significant
occasionally,
environmental
I
debate
remember.
regarding the flooding of Glen Canyon. Maintain a safe distance from the dam structure, as restricted airspace
Remember
often
the default
applies.
starting field was
Always check
Meigs
current
Field in
NOTAMs before
Chicago.
approaching.
Yeah,
Look for the
I know.
large curved concrete
yeah.
wall spanning the deep canyon, contrasting
First
sharply
Flight
with the red
Simulator,
rock
the
surroundings.
one which came out in the
With your current heading of 219 degrees, the dam will be off your port side as you continue your climb. You should reach the vicinity in approximately 2 minutes. Follow the winding path of the Colorado River downstream to see the dramatic transition from the reservoir to the narrow canyon walls.
Flying from Block Island to Nantucket.
I don't remember much about it. I remember playing online my 56k loader, and I thought it was amazing.
I also started very early, and the only thing I remember is the Max Airfield.
Yeah, and they had the Sears Tower, is it, with the 2 spikes in the distance, and you could
Yeah.
fly between the
Yeah,
towers.
between
Oh
them,
my
yeah.
god! You know?
Fly along the street in between the towers.
I had the first Microsoft flight simulator, and it was only pluses, minuses, and zeros that made up the picture.
No way.
Oh wow!
All filled up ahead.
82.
Oh yeah, and the aircraft sounded like.
I remember a really old one called
Grand Canyon National Park.
790.
This massive
It was
canyon
on the
carved by the Colorado River is one of the world's most iconic natural wonders, showcasing millions of years of geological history.
Right.
The canyon was carved by the Colorado River over the past 6 million years, exposing layers of rock that date back nearly 2 billion years. Maintain a safe altitude of at least 2,000 feet above the rim to comply with park regulations and noise abatement procedures. Look for the vast multicolored chasm stretching across the horizon with a distinct horizontal rock strap. At your current heading of 196 degrees and 3121 feet, the main canyon expanse will be directly ahead and slightly to your right within 3 minutes. Follow the river corridor for the most dramatic views, but always keep an eye on your terrain currents as the canyon floor drops significantly.
Chunky graphics, whatever, but the actual gameplay is good. You had to avoid radar and different weapon systems that all sort of.
I remember
work
landing on the
differently.
carriers and taking off on them as well and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, if you remember, I think it was 2020. Was that when they brought the Meigs Field back in late in 2020's life, along with the Kitech in Japan, and they put an Easter egg in that if you loaded it in, I think it was a DA-62 twin engine on the Meigs Field, you loaded it at the airport. You could do something on the GPS, and it would actually load up the original coded Flight Simulator 1.
Oh yeah.
And you could fly inside the cockpit on the GPS.
Did you ever try it?
Yeah, I did try it. I
I
haven't
forgot.
gone back to 2024 and tried it. I don't remember how you accessed it, but I do remember it's a DA-62, and you had to have the G8, the G1000 in there to push a couple of buttons or something on it, and it would activate. I think they actually had 2 different versions of Flight Simulator, all encoded in the GPS. So while the program has come a long way, now you can just store that on the GPS itself and not even have to worry about a whole program run a simulator.
Yeah, and by the way, in FSX, that was the time that everywhere on the internet you could download aircraft and scenery files.
Is this a mini break or?
This is our halfway, actually.
Oh, okay. I can let Doris out then. Woohoo!
One question, guys. Anyone have a problem with turbulence? Because behind you is I can't fly. It's like tossing me around in motion. That is.
Yeah, wake
unbelievable.
I've already crashed multiple times because of it.
Turn your wake turbulence off if it's on.
Okay, thanks.
So what time are we back, Bingham?
50, so 11 minutes. Give people time to run off the cliff if they want.
Yeah.
Give people time to fly back that wasn't paying attention and just flying down the canyon.
Yeah.
5 miles ahead of you.
You better stop talking to me like that.
Don't jump too.
Bring my parachute, but we'll be there. 50. You pushed.
Nice canyon.
Yeah, I still can't get over how good these canyons look now.
Yeah, they did good with this, with all the national parks updates. Grand Tetons is pretty amazing too.
So has anyone heard what the next scenery update is? Location?
No, I think the next thing that I expect to see is the new racing for what's it, Roswell?
Oh, Reno races.
Roswell racing or whatever they will call it. It comes out. I think the first race is coming up in September, and I think they're going to release that around the same time the race happens. I kind of expect that to be the last major update for this year. There'll be one to take holiday after that until January. They might get one more in before the holiday season gets here. I was actually quite surprised Sim Update 6 released this week. I wasn't expecting it for a few weeks compared to what they did last time.
I didn't read the, what did the update contain? Was it mainly bug fixes?
But yeah, there's a large list of things from the original to the beta. I'd been on the beta so long, there wasn't much change at the end there for me. And I don't remember all the other things that they've supposedly fixed. I know the double ender, I can see my little yaw slip indicator ball all the time now. Used to have to lean my head forward to see it in VR. It would disappear on me, along with some of the lights. Now they all stay like they should.
Nothing for model matching. I was disappointed by that. They don't care about that, do they?
It's not a problem when you tube liner flyer, say.
Yeah, it's not a problem either if you buy every plane in the sim.
Yeah, but sometimes it still doesn't work because I like that, and I still see the odd random thing. It's a better change.
I have that problem too. Some of my aircraft get not when they don't show up after you've already enabled them. That's what it word enabled. They get disabled.
Yeah, mine's been doing that random.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of things disabled in the sim now. Most of it 2020 leftovers, sim updates, and a variety of aircraft. If you don't have 2020 installed, they're all disabled in the sim because you got the 2024 and the 2020 version.
I noticed. I like the flag that in free flight you can avoid the walk around stuff. Did not check that.
Yeah, I mean, because that's still broken as well, at least for certain airplanes. Walk around. The Comanche, I got in it last night to see if I could walk around and remove all the chalks and the tie downs, and I still couldn't reach them all. Doesn't let you get to them.
What, in VR?
In VR, yeah.
I know
You
I
can
have
do it
to
in
do
2D.
flat screen.
Yeah, flat screen you can do it, but it used to work fine in VR, so I know they can do it.
I just turned that off. I don't care about having to remove covers. I don't need that level of depth.
Can you turn it off? I didn't know you could.
Yeah, there's a new assistance setting. You just flip button for free flight. It'll just take you, so you can still. Because I like to, spawn.
Start the
parking.
engine.
Yeah, they just start me inside the plane, and I'll start up from there.
Yeah, exactly, because it cracked me up. I posted a video on TikTok once, and I was like taking the covers off an airliner, and one pilot commented like, "That isn't my job."
It's at the very bottom of assistances. Just noticed that. Thank you.
Brilliant, thank you. Saved me a lot of time.
Do any of you know why at the end of the usernames, like some have a random pound sign with numbers?
I don't see that.
I think when you see that, that's just their Microsoft tag or whatever. Probably.
Yeah, Microsoft assigns tags if your name's been used somewhere else too.
Yeah, it's definitely a Microsoft thing for Xbox Live services where everybody can literally have the same name. They just put a tag with a number at the end.
That makes sense. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, Brackus, are you there?
Yes, I am, mate.
You got a profile, a good profile for a helicopter too?
Yeah, well, yeah.
That R66 one's good.
Yeah, that
I
one's
use
good.
that.
And the specific one for the 500C is really good. And I got one for the Dolphin as well. It's good.
I use the R66 for most helicopters. I like it.
Yeah. I prefer a bit heavier for bigger helicopters, seems right.
Yeah, I suppose.
Are you guys talking about profiles for Moza or something?
Yeah.
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 Well, how would I go about getting that from you, Brackus?
I'll ping them over to you in a minute.
Brackus, how does the 500 feel? The stick on that.
Yeah, good. Since you said what you said, I stiffened it up, and yeah, I like it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you all three of those.
Okay.
Send me that one, because I've not got that 500 one, if you don't mind.
Or you can wait for my new website, and you can all share
Yeah,
them.
I know. I told you that to
You
try
see?
it, and
We can all subscribe.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to. You can.
Well, that'll be 4 people. I'll do it.
Been working on it again for about like 4 hours today. My head's melting.
You just need to fly now and try and forget about it until tomorrow. You'll probably be dreaming about it.
Come back with it with a fresh head next time. Yeah, I've got a date tomorrow though, Sarah. Believe it or not.
Hey, bloody hell!
First date in like 25 years. I'm like, a little bit
Who is
nervous.
it? What's she like?
Yeah, it's a neighbour's sister. I'd never seen her before, but she
All
sort
right.
of had a chat over the balcony when just my neighbour doesn't actually live here. It's like a holiday let, and I haven't seen her for about a year, so we had a little catch
So
up over the
you've had it.
fence.
You've not seen the actual woman yet.
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
all right, yeah, cool.
Yeah, she was with her, and then like a couple of minutes after they walked off, she texted me saying, "You've got an admirer." I was like, "Oh, really? Okay."
Oh.
Perhaps we should. She seemed pretty nice from like a distance, from looking out and looking down. So I said, perhaps we should all go to the pub.
that's
So yeah,
good.
that's why I cancelled our flight the other day. I'm afraid, because I was going to come back, but I was, you know,
Oh, sod it.
at the pub. I
more
thought.
important than
But it wasn't that.
bloody-
Wasn't a date. That was just like, oh, there
Yeah,
was
but
6 of
real
us there.
life
but-
comes first.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, fuck that. No, I was like, flight can wait. I'm having fun here.
Well, good luck. I hope it goes well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Going for a meal. I don't know if we're meeting up before or what, but stupid. The bloody restaurant shuts at 7:30, so got
Eh? What kind of restaurant shuts at 7:30?
That's well. We're looking at a steak one. They shut at 6 on Sunday, so you'd have to get in there for like 4.
It's a Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
That
You
still
can go
seems
for a
like an
nice Sunday
awfully
lunch.
early time.
That is early.
Yeah. Might stick around afterwards or before. I don't know. Just see how it goes, innit? But
Yeah,
it's-
well, hopefully it'll go well.
just got to
Just put on your Croatian
24
accent, mate. She'll be butter in your hands.
Yeah, going for a Vietnamese meal. It's a really, really nice restaurant, local here on the bay. She's never been before, so she's looking forward to it.
Oh, I've never really had Vietnamese stuff.
But it's quite funny. We both wanted Italian, and she said, "Can you find something?" So I did, and said, "Oh, this one looks really good. I've been there once before, and it's proper Italian." She texts back saying, "Oh, that's my ex's family restaurant. Can we go somewhere else?" It's like, no way. Well, you're asking me to find the Italian, and that you know, like that's the only good one
She
in
should have
town.
said not to accept that, yeah.
Yeah, she could have done.
Horseshoe bent.
Well, I'm excited for you. I hope it goes really well. Let me know.
Yeah, I will. Cheers.
I'll cross my toes.
We ready to roll?
Yep.
Yep.
Roll off.
Oh man, I just walked all the way down to the river.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, you gave me the good inspiration.
Whoa, that's insane in VR.
That's
Oh
cool,
my
isn't it?
god.
Yeah.
That's just nuts. That's incredible. You know, how deep is it here in real life? I mean, here as well. It's like 1,500 foot from the
Well, I know
surface.
it's from the south rim further down in the canyon. It's it's a mile to the river, so that's probably 4,000 feet up it.
Oh my god, that's nuts. Amazing that water's done that, and it didn't take long, did it? It's like I thought it would have taken, you know, tens or hundreds of thousands of years. Apparently, it only took like a few hundred years, like high hundreds, but not thousands and thousands to do this. Does anyone know the actual number?
No, I thought it took millions of years.
Yeah, it's a lot longer than that. It did happen faster than they thought because there was some, I think, ice dams or something that, or an area that dammed up and made a huge lake, like Great Lake size, and it did break, they believe, and wash down and give it a big start.
Yeah.
But it still took a long time as well. Just
Did it?
not the scale they originally thought.
I believe it was the, isn't it the temperature extremes? Like the water soaks into the rocks, then it freezes, ruptures the rocks, washes down, and then it freezes again, and
Yeah,
then
so it's
melts
quite
and ruptures
brittle.
Yeah. So it's sort of like a jackhammer with ice, you know. So yeah.
That makes sense because you would think, you know, if this is normal erosion, then everywhere there's a river forever would be canyons, but it's not the case.
No, it's the
You know,
material this
live-
is done.
I've lived here my whole life, and I've even been to the Grand Canyon, and I've never even once really given thought as to how it was formed. If I'm being perfectly honest.
How can you not look at it and think about that?
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
It's aliens.
No, there's nothing in the world that you can compare to real life visiting this. No picture, no video, and not even VR. VR comes the closest to giving you the scale and immensity of this.
Yeah, I
the
did
first
one
time
of
I
those
used it,
helicopter tours when I went to the Grand Canyon, and it was pretty amazing. That's for sure.
the first time I stood on the South Rim on the Arizona side, I just was speechless. It was just immense. And then to think you're looking down at a little river that just looked like it was an inch wide.
Desert View Watchtower, a historic 70-foot stone tower designed by Mary Coulter, located on the south rim of the Grand Canyon. It offers panoramic views of the Colorado River and the surrounding desert landscape. Completed in 1932, the tower was built to resemble an ancestral pueblo and watchtower. It serves as a cultural monument, reflecting the architectural heritage of the region's indigenous peoples. Maintain a safe altitude above the National Park restricted airspace. Always check current sectional charts for flight restrictions over the Grand Canyon. Look for a tall, circular stone tower perched right on the edge of the canyon rim. It stands out against the flatter desert terrain due to its distinct vertical silhouette. At your current heading of 257 degrees and 130 knots, you will pass this landmark to your left in approximately 4 minutes. It will be a prominent feature on the southern horizon. Use the tower as a visual waypoint to orient yourself relative to the canyon's eastern entrance. The contrast between the stone structure and the deep canyon shadows makes it an excellent navigation reference.
But you don't get to do this even in real life, fly down there like this.
Exactly. So that's the funny thing. Like, I actually fly in real life, but I tell everybody I still like to do this shit because I can do all the stuff that I can't do in real life in the sim.
Break all the rules.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about airspace and all that nonsense.
It's actually illegal to fly over this canyon under VFR. You can only do it under IFR, I believe.
You don't need a permit or anything to fly here. I mean, how do they cut or stop excessive flights? You know, because the risk of crashing into each other.
Yeah, what's collision when you can just clip through?
I think there's some exceptions to it, but if you look at like the sectional charts, they don't allow it. It's interesting.
I think there's a whole published, not a rival, but you know what I'm saying. I think there's a whole set of pretty tightly governed rules about flying through here.
Yeah, because obviously they have the airport here, but got to be somewhere to get to it under VFR, right?
And nowadays you can't even fly a drone over it, I don't think, can you? Without getting special permission.
Visit military zones or something, maybe Star Wars.
There's definitely some secrets in this canyon.
Area 53.
Strong possibility.
Bishop, what are you flying today?
Lithium batteries strewn about the canyon floor.
See you as the vertigo, and I have no idea why, because I have that cub.
It might be because it's the SS, is it? Have you got the SS variant that you used for install?
Oh, I'd have to check that, yeah.
The latest version, I think released 1.61 or something yesterday.
I see you in a black Extreme Cup.
Navajo Bridge. The Navajo Bridge consists of 2 steel arch bridges spanning the Colorado River in northern Arizona. It serves as a vital crossing point for the region.
Yeah, some of them look like they belong there, don't they?
I had some sheep running down the hill then.
Have they improved the border of water or something? Like I used to see a lot more of a shimmer on the edges of bodies of water.
You might want to go check in your graphic settings because after the last update, it like reset a bunch of stuff.
It didn't reset anything for me, but Sim Update 6 is
Put mine all over.
Oh really? Well, it uses DLSS 4.5 now if you're using DLSS. So if you're using DLA balanced or quality, it'll use preset K, and if you're using performance, it'll use ultra performance L. So you don't have to force it anymore in the NVIDIA app if you're using that anyway. So it might be that you've got 4.55, which
I am checking distance, direction, and viewing angle for the most use.
Yeah, it looks better.
It seems like they've improved the foveated rendering as well, I think.
Yeah, they did say they sorted the quad views out. It just seemed better.
It's slightly different here though, isn't it? Specifically here, the water's photogrammetry water. It's not just like, you know...
It looks okay to me.
Yeah, it's better. It's satellite scanned water rather than the generated water here. Yeah, it's still got the waves and stuff though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just regular water. It's, I see ripples.
But underneath it, I mean, it's like the edges, I suppose, is caught in the photogrammetry.
Tusayan. Tusayan is a small town serving as the gateway to the south rim of the Grand Canyon. It features various lodging, dining, and visitor services for tourists. Tusayan was incorporated as a town in 2010 to better manage the infrastructure needs of the millions of visitors who pass through annually. It has a long history of serving as a staging area for canyon excursions. Avoid overflying the town at low altitudes to minimize noise impact on residents and visitors. Maintain a minimum safe altitude as per FAA regulations. Identify the town by the cluster of hotels and commercial buildings situated along the main highway leading north toward the park entrance. Tusayan will be off your right wing as you continue your climb. It is easily identifiable against the surrounding forest and desert landscape. Follow the main highway north from the town to easily locate the south entrance of the Grand Canyon National Park.
The FSR thing's got some bug.
That's probably why they rolled it back to 3 and they're gonna do 4 on the next one, I think.
Yeah, but I'm running at FSR 4.1.
Yeah, they said they stopped it, but apparently you can still get it to do it.
Yeah, because actually what they did, they rolled back, but I just copied the latest FSR files directly to the Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think it's on the one of the folders, and then Adrenaline is still showing me that it's running on 4.1 and as well the game.
Oh,
So I forced it, and it is better.
Desert View Watchtower, a 70-foot stone tower designed by Mary Coulter, offering panoramic views of the Colorado River. Completed in 1932, the tower was built to resemble ancestral Puebloan structures and serves as a prominent landmark on the eastern end of the South Rim. Be aware of potential downdrafts near the canyon walls. Keep a safe distance from the rim. A tall, circular stone tower standing prominently on a rocky promontory jutting into the canyon. Given your current position and heading, the tower is located slightly to your left and will be visible in about 4 minutes. The tower is an excellent waypoint for transitioning from the eastern desert areas toward the main canyon corridor.
They're just popping in.
I'd rather just have them off, but there's no setting for just bushes.
It's really annoying, honestly.
Getting closer, Kev. You're upside down flying.
It's really a challenge.
Yeah, it looks like your wingtips almost touched it, but didn't.
I know.
Bunch of deer, elk. Just passed.
If it's a bunch of elk, isn't it elk-eye? I think I need a gravel after this flight.
Grand Canyon South Rim. The South Rim is the most visited section of the Grand Canyon, offering iconic views of the massive gorge carved by the Colorado River. It is characterized by steep cliffs and expansive vistas. The canyon was carved over millions of years by the Colorado River. It has been a site of human habitation for thousands of years and became a national park in 1919. Be aware of strong downdrafts near the canyon edges. Maintain a safe altitude above the rim to avoid comply with park overflight regulations. Identify the sharp, jagged line where the plateau suddenly drops away into the deep, multicolored chasm. The contrast between the flat forest and the deep canyon is unmistakable. The rim is positioned to your left and ahead. Given your current heading of 140 degrees, you are tracking away from the main rim, so a shallow left turn will bring it into better view. Follow the rim line to appreciate the scale of the geological layers, but always keep a safe distance from the canyon walls to ensure terrain clearance.
Siis no tässä Agile the double ender.
You need a hammer, Baracus? Got a spare one.
Well, it won't let me repair the prop unless I'm on the ground.
You don't slew.
No, it doesn't work in this thing.
Oh,
I can sleep to the ground and I have to fly it. Actually, maybe I can get it.
Have you got a repair refuel button, Matt?
Another off-field up ahead.
Making my own field here.
Cold up here.
First proper bushwhacking in this model doesn't go too well.
Grand Canyon National Park. The Grand Canyon is a massive, iconic gorge carved by the Colorado River, renowned for its layered bands of red rock, revealing millions of years of geological history. The canyon was carved over millions of years by the Colorado River. It became a national park in 1919 and is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Maintain a safe altitude above the canyon floor and adhere to all national park flight restrictions. Always monitor local traffic and terrain clearance. Look for the massive, jagged chasm cutting through the plateau, characterized by deep red and orange rock layers. At your current altitude of 4,117 feet and heading of 15 degrees, the canyon rim will appear to your left in approximately 3 minutes at your current ground speed of 151 knots. Follow the Colorado River corridor for the most dramatic views, but ensure you stay well clear of restricted airspace zones.
It's not that big a deal anyway. I just was curious if you messed with it at all, if it was worth looking into.
No, I mean, I'm not really fussed about, like, mixed reality kind of stuff. And I don't think you'd be able to interact with it in the cockpit with your hands anyway. It barely works as it does with your VR controllers. I don't know though. I'll have a look in the app and see.
That's bloody tight. That's a massive crash.
Stop!
Oh, it's a cool looking livery on the 100th Figs helicopter. I don't think I've ever paid attention to that one.
Which one?
The pink one.
Oh yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yep,
It's a nice helicopter, that VO105. Although I really like that dolphin as well.
But you can't do barrel rolls on the Dolphin. Not as easily, at least.
That's true. But the dolphin's like a sexy dolphin. I think it looks pretty cool.
That thing is pretty sexy. You're right.
Not that
ready
the
to jump?
VO5's ugly.
We ready to jump off this rock?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
It's too slow, Kevin.
Yeah, I know.
I think my gear may be broken after that.
Oh, I crashed all the way down.
Here we go!
Whee! It just never gets old.
I tell you what though, this new profile's giving me a workout when I'm at speed, pulling around the corners.
Yeah, you can change. Because if it's designed for like 100, so if you're doing 120, it's going to be maxing out.
Yeah, that's what's happening. So it's I'm having to use trim to get out of sticky situations in the double ender at the minute.
Oh, double ender, yeah, it's way faster. You need to go into, I think it's under dynamic damping, and there's a target cruise speed in there, and it's in meters per second. Yeah, it's meters per second though, so it do basically half your knots. So double ender's like 140, so put 70 in there.
Okay. I mean, I'm coping, I'm just fighting it. What profile do you use for planes like this then, usually?
I've got one that's for faster props. That's one I'm using at the moment, because this is about 120, 130.
Have you tweaked that one? I had the old one. If you send me that one, I wouldn't mind. Because I got your old one, the G8, the fast prop.
Yeah, working on that one now. It's not done yet, but I'll send it to you. It's better than nothing.
Thank you. You just need a lot of strength around the corners.
Who needs a gym membership, Sarah? Just go for a fly.
Yeah, I know. You know, when I've been on my rig, my Aura ring tracks it as exercise because my heart rate's up and I'm moving my legs and everything. I guess it counts, just in my head.
Whoa.
Oh, that was tight.
Eek. That was awesome.
Yeah. A bit sweet.
Alright, I'll try to pay some attention to the flying.
You mentioned you like Soviet planes, right?
Yeah.
I've been wanting someone to develop a Tu-95 for a long time.
The Tu-95, but I know a lot of the Tu.
Backfire bomber, you gotta tell that one. U.S.
Bear.
The Bear, yes.
Oh, the Bear, yeah.
I want the, what's it called? The Stuka, you know, the dive bomber. That's just a separate one that I've been wanting forever.
88 or something.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Russian planes I wish we could have on here, but there's just no one.
The MiG-15's nice. I like the Su-27 and the MiG-15 as fighter ones.
I need gauges to show me knots, though. That's what I don't like about the Russian planes. I'm used to that.
You just stick your finger out the window and estimate.
That is a pet peeve of mine too, personally.
You should be able to just switch it.
Somehow I got turned around and started flying back the other direction.
Y'all still with me?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how many of us, but some of us are here.
Yeah, some of us, like me, came out of there and turned the wrong direction.
That was an awesome canyon run right there.
Yeah, it was.
Little Colorado River Gorge, a dramatic, deep canyon carved by the Little Colorado River, serving as a major tributary to the Grand Canyon. The gorge features sheer limestone walls and winding paths that reveal millions of years of geological history. The gorge has been carved over geological epochs by the river's path toward the Colorado. It holds deep cultural significance for the Navajo Nation, whose lands encompass much of the surrounding area, maintain a safe altitude above the gorge rim to avoid downdrafts and turbulence. Always respect local airspace restrictions and noise-sensitive areas. Look for a distinct, winding dark scar in the desert floor that cuts deep into the plateau. The riverbed often appears as a thin, winding line of darker rock or vegetation within the canyon floor. At your current heading of 147 degrees and 3,339 ft, the gorge will appear off your right wing in approximately 5 minutes. You are well positioned to observe the canyon's depth as you continue your climb. Follow the river's path downstream for a spectacular view of the transition from the high desert plateau into the deeper canyon systems further north.
This is nice.
say the double ender's, not too bad at all rounder. It's reasonably fast, reasonably agile.
Very fast.
Yeah, it fits the bill for a lot of things. So it's,
And it can land anywhere.
Yeah. And take off short, fly slow, fly fast. So versatile. It's properly designed as a functional tool, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I'd love a real one.
Whoa. They can't land in the water.
You could you not make it amphibious? That you could.
The stores are quite snappy.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
I'd love to see how this thing does with some floats on it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Double floater.
Yeah, the one thing I hate to spend money on, but I know I will because I'm sure it's going to be good in Navigraph. I've got so many planes.
Tusayan. Tusayan is the gateway community located just outside the south entrance of Grand Canyon National Park. Originally a small settlement, it has expanded significantly to support the tourism infrastructure required for the millions of annual park visitors. Be cautious of potential bird activity near the town and the forest interface. Maintain a safe altitude above the populated areas. Identify the cluster of hotels, lodges, and small commercial buildings nestled within the Kaibab National Forest. Tusayan is situated to your left as you continue your climb on a 104-degree heading. Tusayan serves as an excellent visual waypoint when transitioning from the plateau toward the canyon rim.
Sometimes the grey stuff you see coming up the mountain and spreading over the valley bottom. It reminds me somewhere a little bit of wet concrete that is poured down.
Yeah, it does.
Or a lot of bird shit.
That's white.
Why no?
Has there been a date announced for the Navigraph? I heard.
Yeah,
September
the
1st.
1st of September.
$24.95 US. I think is what it is going to be.
I don't care what it costs. It's fine.
I mean, that's a bargain for all the work they've put into it. It really is.
Plus there's several variants.
And we've got the dangly fuzzy dice. That's one of my favourite things.
That's gonna be like what, £18 then? That's really cheap.
Yeah.
Wilga was like 35 on that.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't bloody remember. It was a while ago.
Kevin, what happened?
I broke my plane.
And I think the Pit and Poly is supposed to be released like at the end of next week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
The Pieton Pole.
Pit and Poly.
Yeah, that's another must buy. I've just been really enjoying it. Yeah, it's just stunning. The attention to detail just on the dash alone, it's got like these fish scales and really reflecting certain ways with the light. It's just amazing, really beautiful. It's got the engine of the Taylorcraft in it, the BC-12D.
Performance is surprisingly
There are
good.
other planes that are coming out that look exciting. I hadn't seen any. I got that Commander, I got the FA-50, but I hadn't seen.
Grand Canyon South Rim. The South Rim is the most iconic and accessible section of the Grand Canyon, offering breathtaking views of the inner gorge and the Colorado River. The area has been inhabited by indigenous peoples for thousands of years and became a protected national park in 1919. It remains one of the most visited natural wonders in the world. Be aware of strong downdrafts near the canyon rim, especially during the heat of the day. Always maintain the required altitude above the park boundaries to comply with federal regulations. Identify the sharp, jagged drop-off where the plateau suddenly gives way way to the deep, multicolored rock layers of the canyon. The contrast between the flat forest and the abyss is unmistakable. With your current heading of 154 degrees, the south rim is located to your right. You will pass parallel to the rim as you continue your climb, providing an excellent vantage point from your right window. Follow the rim line at a safe distance to experience the scale of the canyon. Keep your eyes peeled for the distinct color changes in the rock strata as the sun hits the canyon walls.
Flyboy.
That's what he's saying. He's saying it in a French accent now.
I just couldn't understand. I'm so sorry. I thought I was having a stroke. Thanks for stepping in, Brockus, and not leaving
I
me
saved
hanging
it.
there.
Quality shift.
Oh, it's funny. I don't meet many foreign people in London. Although I have, now our flights in, kept with people from all over the world. It's amazing.
And the A2A, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called now.
The Commando.
Oh, yeah. Is it?
What, the one I got?
No, A2A.
A2A's new plane.
Oh,
Legacy.
what is it?
Legacy 530 or something like that.
Yeah. I'm not sure
Not
if
the
that's one.
Lancair Legacy one, is it? It's about 40 quid. That's a bit of a rip-off. I was going to get that.
No, it's another one that the guy owns. So he modeled it after his own plane. It's going to be mega.
Nice.
Kind of looks like the VL3, doesn't it?
Yeah, that sort of thing. Modern. Bubble canopy, sports.
Oh, like a black wingy type.
Yeah, that kind of shape.
I've got quite a few of those, though.
Yeah, but not by A2A, you haven't?
No, I haven't. I've not even flown that bloody Saab thing much, though. That Saab 17.
I've been flying it today, but now I changed to the
Little
kickbox.
Colorado River Gorge, a deep, dramatic canyon carved by the Little
fast enough,
Colorado
but
River,
obviously
showcasing
for
layers of
landings,
sedimentary
it's
rock.
not,
The gorge has been formed over millions of years by the erosive power of the river, cutting through the kaibab, limestone, and underlying strata. Maintain a safe altitude above the canyon rim and be mindful of potential downdrafts near the gorge walls. Look for a distinct, winding dark scar in the desert floor where the canyon walls drop sharply away at your current heading of 79 degrees and 114 kt. The gorge will appear off your left wing in approximately 2 minutes. Follow the river path to observe how the landscape transitions from flat desert to rugged canyon terrain.
So then I changed the airplane.
Dear.
Yeah, it's not done for this.
No, it's not.
No, it's very slow accelerating it. To the point where you think it's broken.
But then it starts going and you go, oh,
Yeah, I mean 120 knots was easy to maintain, but the problem is just taking off. Not even the landing. The landing was okay-ish. Dangerous.
Yeah, it needs like 200 meters just to get up to 30, doesn't it? And that's like half what you need for takeoff.
Yeah.
Kilometer runway.
It's like a Cessna on steroids, a little bit. Just slightly.
What plane is this?
It's the Saab 17.
MFI 17.
I've been using the Radcat quite a bit in these bush flights, and it's been pretty good.
Yeah, the Radcat's a very nice one. That's by Wolfhound. It's another good one. Radio Cub. Got a lot of good choices these days.
Saw some deer running around on the bottom of the canyon floor.
Yeah, I've been seeing animals.
Same to me. Not
Little
seen any
Colorado
animal
River
today.
Gorge, a dramatic, deep canyon carved by the Little Colorado River, known for its sheer limestone walls and winding path through the desert floor. The gorge was formed over millions of years as the river cut through the Kaibab limestone, creating a significant barrier in the landscape that has influenced travel and settlement in the region for centuries. Maintain a safe altitude above the canyon rims. Downdrafts can be unpredictable near the gorge edges. Always monitor your terrain clearance. Look for a distinct, winding dark scar in the desert floor that cuts deeply into the plateau, contrasting sharply with the surrounding flat terrain. At your current heading of 062 degrees and 126 kT ground speed, the gorge will appear off your right wing in approximately 3 minutes. It is a prominent feature that runs perpendicular to our current path. Follow the river path to the northwest to see where it begins to deepen significantly as it approaches the confluence with the main Grand Canyon.
I'll need to go check that out.
Yeah, leaving Belgium, going into the UK, crossing over Iceland, into the States, then doing the tour of the States.
Oh, Baracus, talking about your Moser profiles. Yeah. You see Moses bring out some actuators for motion. See, that's the latest new release. Yeah, 4 sort of separate standalone vertical posts, and it looks like you mount it on the frame, and you can and they can do roll.
Little
pitch,
Colorado River Gorge. The Little Colorado River Gorge is a stunning, deep canyon carved by the river before it joins the main Colorado River. It features steep limestone walls and provides a dramatic contrast to the surrounding high desert plateau. The gorge was formed over millions of years by the erosive power of the Little Colorado River cutting through the Kaibab limestone. It has long been a significant landmark for indigenous peoples of the region, including the Navajo Nation. Maintain a safe altitude above the canyon rims to avoid downdrafts and turbulence. Always adhere to local noise abatement and minimum safe altitude regulations. Look for a distinct, jagged dark line cutting through the desert floor, indicating the deep canyon walls. The river itself may appear as a thin, winding ribbon at the bottom of the gorge. At your current altitude of 4,063 ft and heading of 142 degrees, the gorge is located approximately 2-3 nm ahead and slightly to your left. You will reach the primary viewing area in about 5 minutes at your current ground speed. Follow the canyon rim from a safe distance to enjoy the geological layers exposed in the walls. Be mindful of changing wind conditions near the canyon edges, which can cause unexpected vertical air movement.
Yeah, halfway around the world.
Yeah, slight detour.
So I've got to get rid of it first. We're moving out, so, well, hopefully. And then the conservatory's mine. It's got a great big high roof, which is what I need.
When my mum was moving house, we came across her father's diary from his trip back to the UK from New Zealand on a boat, and it took 6 weeks. And he just put day after day, played cards. Oh my gosh. You're really good at playing cards.
See, it's times like that that I'm glad I have a Steam Deck now, because I've got games on there that I can just throw away whole days on, and time just goes by.
We really take air travel for granted, don't we?
Yep. So I think it's bad when my phone dies for 20 minutes.
Yeah, or if you're in somewhere that hasn't got a plug, like a plug socket, a mild panic. Like when I went camping, but luckily they have power plugs for people like me. Power points.
Uh-oh.
may have ran out of something.
Fuel.
Cheese balls.
Must have been oil this time.
Little Colorado River. The Little Colorado River is a major tributary of the Colorado River, carving deep, dramatic canyons through the arid landscape. It is known for its seasonal flow and striking turquoise waters when sediment levels are low. The river has been central to the cultures of the Hopi and Navajo people for centuries, serving as a vital water source and a site of significant spiritual importance. Geological erosion over millions of years has exposed complex rock strata along its banks. Maintain a safe altitude above the canyon floor to avoid downdrafts. Always adhere to minimum safe altitude regulations. Overpopulated or sensitive areas. Look for a winding, deep-cut gorge that snakes through the flat desert terrain. The riverbed often appears as a distinct, darker line of vegetation or sediment against the lighter desert floor. At your current altitude of 4,113 ft and heading of 108 degrees, the river will appear slightly to your right. You will reach the primary canyon section in approximately 1.5 minutes at your current ground speed. Follow the riverbed downstream to observe the transition from shallow washes to deep, vertical walled canyons. It serves as an excellent visual landmark for orientation in the sparsely populated region.
Popping in, it's annoying. It's so annoying.
Has no one put that as a bug report just on its own and we can all upvote it?
Yeah, because it's really annoying, and it doesn't matter if you have all-out 200, TLOD 400, it doesn't matter.
No, they're still popping.
Okay, let's
Cameron Trading Post.
try a
Historic
loop
trading
around
post
this
established in
bridge.
1916 that serves as a cultural hub for the Navajo people. It is famous for its authentic Native American arts, crafts, and traditional Southwestern cuisine. Founded by Hubert and C.D. Richardson, the post was built to provide supplies to the local Navajo community and travelers. It has since become a landmark stop for those visiting the Grand Canyon and surrounding tribal lands. Avoid low-level flight over the settlement area to minimize noise disturbance to the local community. Ensure you remain clear of any local restricted airspace or private landing strips. Identify the site by the cluster of buildings located near the intersection of major desert highways. The structures feature a distinct blend of stone and rustic architecture typical of early 20th century trading posts. Given your current position and heading of 126 degrees, the trading post is located slightly behind your right wing. You will have passed it shortly after takeoff. It is best viewed by banking gently to the right. Use the highway intersection near the post as a primary VFR waypoint for navigating the transition between the high desert and the canyon approach. It is a highly recognizable landmark in an otherwise sparse landscape.
Thank you.
Great place, thanks.
See y'all next time.
Thanks, Bingham.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
See you later.
Kevin, you're upside down again.
Maybe.
Need some help flipping it over? Looks like your man's over there trying to flip it.
Yeah, wouldn't mind.
Goodbye, everyone.
Yep, take care.
See ya.
Adios.
Okay, see you, bye-bye.
See you later.
Good flight, thanks.
Cheers. Yeah, see you later, guys. See you.
Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for flying.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
You too.
Pray for rain.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll get it, and then you'll be tired of too much rain then.
Alright, thanks for watching. See you later.
Yeah,
Bye
it will
bye.
be 20 degrees centigrade and you're complaining.